Hey Virgo, how you feeling? Welcome to my channel. Welcome back. If you're not new, thanks for rocking with me. Virgo, if you are new here, at your highest good, tarot. We are always talking about elevation, increase, abundance, and how to definitely keep those things coming or to get towards it, as well as to elevate towards our highest good, towards our higher selves, towards the divine. And you have been divinely led here. And this is confirmation that you are not here to do this work alone, Virgo. So keep in mind, as with every tarot reading from any reader, this may not resonate with you. And that's okay. Every message is not for every Virgo. And Virgo, if you have a question, maybe it's about a deeper question about your finances, maybe it's about family and friends. There is a link in the description box that tells you how to get a private pre recorded reading from me. Just copy and paste it. Virgo, if you like how I get down, you're feeling my energy, you like the fact that you don't have to walk this these tests, do this walk alone because we are here for each other, Virgo. Go ahead, do that Virgo YouTube ritual that you do so well. Like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know when I post content just for you. All right. So we're going to find out the energy surrounding your next money move, Virgo. hmm What's the energy surrounding Virgo's next money move? Then, Virgo, we're going to get the current situation around your finances. What is the energy surrounding Virgo's next money move, Spirit? Candle. Candle. Okay. Ambition. Taking action, hustling, manifesting money. Okay, Virgo, you have been doing some work. Yeah, you've been doing some work. There's and it feels like, you know, you can see things start to come to fruition. Some things are starting to kind of peek their heads. And maybe for some of you are in full-fledged, things are coming towards you. Some of you might be in management or have applied to management positions or higher management position to be strategically placed. And it is actually working out for you. You are no longer in hermit mode where you're doing the planning. You are actually you're doing the things. The bottom of the deck here, chess, all about that strategy. Money strategy, wise spending, long game. This is more than, you just want some vacation money for you, Virgo. This is something where, yeah, I want money for vacations, a vacation home. You're thinking bigger. You're thinking on a larger scale. You've been given a vision, and the universe, the your benevolent ancestors, God, whomever it is you lean into for guidance, is like, yep, we're getting on the same page. We're getting on the same. At least we're in the same book. You know, it's like you are setting the tone for the divine as opposed to limiting them. Like, I just want to go to Hawaii. You're like, nah, I want to start off with a home in Hawaii. I want to start off with a home in Fiji. And you're saying things like that because you don't want to limit yourself. Some of you may be in the military or be a leader in the community or law enforcement. But yeah, you are really, this is about legacy. This is beyond, 10 years from now for you. And some of you have even been doing some work. getting doing your own workings, or getting them done for you. Candle work, root work, putting in work. However you've been doing it. Let's look at your financial situation, current financial situation for Virgo, and then we're going to get into the advice from spirit, from the divine. What is Virgo's current financial situation? Three of Wands in reverse. Eight of Swords. Six of Wands. Mm-hmm. It's like a repeat of what I literally was just channeling. It's a repeat at the bottom. Like I said, y'all were connecting. You were getting guidance. You were doing the things with the Hermit here on the deck, and you have been literally inside and connecting with the divine, connecting with your benevolent ancestors on increase, and not just for the moment, increase for life. We're talking about stability. We're talking about financial viability. We are talking about financial freedom. And so you have been working on, because the Three of Wands is something about exploring and getting out there and exploring new territory, but it's in reverse. So in when it comes to your current financial situation, for a lot of you, remember that this, as a side note, remember that this reading is timeless. So this could be something that you have already done, and this could be something that you're about to go into, or something that you're doing now. So this is where you have been working on not limiting yourself, not limiting the divine by how we have been conditioned in, Western cultures and Western society, where we have to do these certain steps to be successful. We have to, success only looks one way. And then there are those personal limitations that may have been conditioned in us and how we grew up, where somebody may have told us that we would never be A, B, and C. Somebody may have acted a certain way where we didn't feel worthy enough. And you have been inside. You've been in hermit mode, working on these things, working on celebrating yourself, celebrating your worthiness, acknowledging where you have come from. And uh pop contrary, that's what I'm trying to get to, Virgo. Contrary to popular belief, everything that we think of ourselves translates and transmutes into every situation in our lives. So if we don't think we're worthy of something, it will show through our finances, it will show through our love life. Does that make sense? So this work that you have been doing, maybe it was more about self, maybe it was more about self-love, about grace, about all those things. However, on the other side of things, it's all about the same thing. It's all about abundance and gratitude and recognizing our worth, and that we are whole, and because of that, the increase comes. Does that make sense? Because other people are going to see it. When you see it in yourself, other people see that shit. When you start to recognize your light, that your light is bright as fuck, other people will see that. And you stop dimming your light because of conditioning and self-limitation. Yeah. I love, 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 love. Did I say love? I love it. Let's get the advice. Advice for Virgo regarding next money moves. Advice for Virgo. We have the Three of Swords. Calm down, Virgo. Calm down. We're going to keep going. We're going to find out what the advice is. Ten of Pentacles. Five of Swords. At the bottom of the deck, Two of Cups. You know, Two of Cups is definitely partnership energy, and not just any old partnership. This is a divine partnership. Some of you might have Leo in your chart, but this is not just, this is about you. This Two of Cups is about you embracing every side of you. This is about finding that balance and holding on to that balance and not letting anybody, anything, any of behaviors that you have released return, especially those um, around us. So, what I'm seeing here, we have the Three of Hearts. I mean, Three of Hearts. We have the Three of Swords and the Five of Swords. Two seemingly not great cards surrounding the Ten of Pentacles, this legacy that you want, this legacy that you're striving for. So it's one of those things where we can't let old habits consume us, get in our way. This Three of Swords is more so about those, that conditioning, more so about maybe how you grew up and that worthiness, you know, that mindset of lack, where you have thought for so long that you weren't enough. And then the Five of Swords, that is about people trying to tear you down, those outside influences, because it's easy. Old habits die hard, right? And so we have to be more in tune with ourselves and know our worthiness, know it for certain. And it's not to say that you won't get triggered, but the more you stay in that mindset of your worthiness, the more you stay in this mindset that you have reached, Virgo, the less triggered you become when people say certain things, when people make quips about, you know, what you have or who you were. Because people don't forget who you were. You know, if you show up as this new Virgo because you've done the work, people don't forget who you were, but that's fine. You can stay back there with that old Virgo. You know what I'm saying? You can go back there with the old Virgo. Since that's who you remember, stay back there with him. Mhm. But remember who you are, Virgo. Remember what you have accomplished. Remember what your goals are. Remember what the universe has for you to receive. Remember that you are a whole person, whole. No one is completing you. You are already complete because you've done the work. You're doing the work. You continuously do the work, Virgo. What would be the outcome? Outcome for Virgo, should they follow the advice? What's the outcome for Virgo? Should they follow the advice? Outcome for Virgo. Oops. Should they follow the advice? Some of you Virgos, y'all may be with someone who may be challenging. Not saying that they don't want the best for you, but maybe they don't know how to communicate it. And sometimes it is done in a way that is slick. That's for some of you. That's not going to resonate with everybody, but others. So it probably has more to do with them than it has to do with you. Well, either situation, it has more to do with them. It has nothing to do with you because again, you're whole, you're worthy. But um, but they want what you want for your family because y'all are a team. However, it may be more of a competition in their minds and how to get there. And that is an opportunity for a conversation to let them know that, remind them we're on the same team. This ain't a competition. You understand that, right? Like you got it right. So you might want to do some work because this could be a blockage for us. And I don't want it to be. Now, for others of you, this person may be doing that intentionally. Again, it's about them, not about you. Either way, it is a conversation. It's definitely a conversation. Outcome. Spirit had showed me that, and I had to tell y'all about it. Like 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, I had to tell y'all about it. Ace of Pentacles. You were freaking out a little bit with that 5 of Pentacles, weren't you? Just a little bit. King of Swords. Bottom of the deck, King of Cups. Okay. There's going to be, with this new recognition, there is new understanding about your emotional state and a calmness about it, because the King of Cups is somebody who is emotionally regulated. They don't lend their energy out just all willy-nilly. They don't put their energy in places where it doesn't belong. They are very intentional about, who gets their time. They are compassionate, although they are not somebody who is overly generous. They are generous, but not overly generous. Not generous to their detriment. And this, and the King of Swords. Um, and by the way, with these kings out here, we're speaking on their energies. So whether you identify as masculine, feminine, anywhere in between, or anywhere outside the binary, we can all possess the energy of these kings. The King of Swords is somebody who is rational, analytical, definitely thinks head over heart. Um, and almost, not almost, he is the opposite of the King of Cups. And it's not that he isn't emotionally regulated, it's just that he is not emotional. That's what the King of Swords. He's not emotional. It's more logical. It's more logistical. It's more, he's more honest than anything. Not to say that the King of Cups is not, but the King of Swords' honesty is one that may cut with that sword, because he's telling the truth and don't care if fuck your feelings. That's the King of Swords. But he's just, he's fair. So should you follow Virgo um spirit's advice here? This may mean for some of you with that person that you need to have that conversation with, this may be an ending for some of you where they might get the boot. But what's interesting is that it introduces a brand new start. And for a lot of you, it is going to introduce more of an increase than anything. And with that increase, it's also an opportunity to articulate the boundaries that you have and to use both intuition and logic in the decisions that you make. Use both intuition and logic in the boundaries that you set. um it is a transition for many of you from a mindset of lack, a mindset of unworthiness, to a mindset of increase beyond any limitation that somebody sets on you, because it introduces that balance of these two kings. But what it really brings in is this security. You go from an insecure place of multi levels in your life to a place of security, even a place of financial security, where you are not just financially secure, but you're content, you're fulfilled, you are all the things, you're prosperous, and you see it, you feel it. A lot of you, this will also come with a new job. It will also, for some of you, this will be the opportunity to start your own business. This is the opportunity, um, with the ones who are dropping that weight of that person. This is going to be a an opportunity for increase. But make sure you have the right type of lawyer behind you. The right type of lawyer fighting for you. It doesn't necessarily mean they're going to be a man, but you want somebody who's, for lack of a better term, not compassionate, more of like they know what the fuck they're doing. They own some old shark shit, you know. um yeah. hmm it will also, for those of you who have businesses, this is about new contracts um coming through. Yeah, take it as it resonates though, because there's a lot going on here. But potential blockages, potential blockages for Virgo. Potential blockages for Virgo regarding their next money move. Potential blockages for Virgo regarding their next money move. Hmm. Ace of Cups. Justice. Wheel of Fortune. Wheel. Okay. Bottom of the deck is the 10 of cups. Um, there is a space where you, because the cups, it's all about emotions and being, um although the ace of cups is a very good card to get, we're talking about potential blockages here. And in this spread, whoever this person is, or just family in general, whether by blood or chosen, there is a situation where you may be giving way too much. You're way too involved. You do the most with this person in order to satisfy them, in order to placate them, and make sure you stay on their good side. And that is your blockage. And it may be that person, that partner, who is very intentional about keeping you in a particular headspace, even though y'all are together. And if you have increased, they have increased. But in their mind, you're more a competition to them because they want to be Captain Save a Hoe as opposed to a teammate. They want to be seen as a certain way as opposed to a helpmate or a teammate. They don't want you to be a whole person. They want you to be half of a person. And if this is a situation where you are married to this person or you end up in a legal situation with this person, don't overgive, don't overshare, don't overgiving, oversharing, overdoing the things. That is your blockage, because there could be some guilt there. There's some guilt there, or that's still little smidgen or residue of unworthiness. Yeah, that could be a potential blockage for you. But should you, again, we've already gotten the outcome of, if you do follow the advice, of spirit, you're gonna be all right. But just check in with yourself, check in with your spirit team, check in with the universe, check in with God, because this person, they really know you. They know you very well. They know the buttons, the strings to pull. They know all the things. And this is all the things of the old Virgo. And we talking to a new Virgo. Yeah. Out of the way, Virgo. I'm excited for you. You know what? I don't want to leave you like this. So, um, Spirit, can we get an outcome? An outcome, because we already know that you on the rise. Final message, actually, for the outcome. Should they follow your advice? Final message for the outcome. Should Virgo follow your advice? Final message for Virgo. Should they follow the advice? It's tearing. Sword. Sword. This is a breakthrough. You cutting through some shit and you cutting out some shit. Sword. And at the bottom of the deck, ring. This is financial commitments, long-term investments. But you got to cut out some stuff. Some of y'all might be getting some partnerships, new partnerships. And I do recall saying new contracts if I didn't, financial commitments. Yeah, but it's going to be fulfilling regardless. I hope this helps, Virgo. Please like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know when I post content just for you. And please leave a comment if this message resonated. I'm going to say words correctly one day. You never know who needs to hear your story because it might inspire them. Bye, Virgo.